In the early 1900s, America was a nation on the move, but not yet on wheels. Streets were filled with horses and carriages. Automobiles did exist, but they were toys for the wealthy. Expensive, complicated, and unreliable. Ordinary people could only dream of owning one. But in 1908, that dream began to change, thanks to a car that would rewrite history, the Ford Model T. The Model T wasn't just another car. It was Henry Ford's vision brought to life. A vehicle designed not for the elite, but for the everyday American. Strong, simple, affordable, and built to handle rough dirt roads, the Model T became a symbol of freedom and progress. Henry Ford didn't invent the automobile, but he revolutionized the way it was made. In 1913, he introduced the moving assembly line, a system that allowed cars to be built faster and cheaper than ever before. At first, a Model T cost around $825, but as production improved, the price dropped to as low as $260 by the 1920s. Suddenly, millions of families could afford a car, and America would never be the same. The Model T transformed daily life. Families could travel farther than ever before. Farmers could take their goods to town. Businesses grew around gasoline, mechanics, and roadside services. Roads and highways expanded to keep up with the demand. It wasn't just a car, it was a cultural shift. The Model T gave Americans something they had never truly experienced before: freedom of movement. And it wasn't just about practicality. For young Americans, the Model T meant adventure, road trips, Sunday drives, and a taste of independence. It reshaped how people worked, played, and connected with one another. But as the 1920s roared on, the world began to change. Competitors introduced faster, sleeker, and more stylish cars. The once revolutionary Model T started to look outdated. In 1927, after producing more than 15 million units, Ford finally retired the Model T. Though it faded from the roads, the legacy of the Model T never disappeared. It wasn't just a machine. It was a revolution on wheels. It turned the automobile from a luxury into a necessity. It connected towns, built industries, and shaped the very identity of modern America. The Ford Model T wasn't just the car that changed history. It was the car that changed America.